YouTube on. Hold on. I think it's me.
Not me.
Nope, not me. Not me. Everybody's there. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. Ah, I did it. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Hold on. I gotta find it in here now. I did it. Yep, we're live. Ooh, I'm getting better at this crap. I'm telling you. Hold on. Yes, we are live. I can see it there, and I can see the chat on the screen, and I'm happy now. Yes, I am. Good morning. Y'all have to understand, I went and did something techie, and it came out, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. Here we go. So Michelle, hello, Micheline. Micheline is here, and Joyce K, and Joy Turn. Joy, I had to leave. I couldn't stay. I couldn't. And Chris is there. Deb, how you doing, kid? Are you better? You know I've been praying for you really hard. I got you, boo. And Michelle saying hi to everybody. And everybody say hi to Michelle. And everybody say hi to all of y'all. So I got Nanita, who's hiding. And there is Tutti Patootie. That's Ruth. And there's Evita. That's Eva. Loretta, girl, how are you? Loretta's here. Say hi to Loretta, Eva. Eva, say hi to Loretta.
Loretta.
Mitzi. Mitzi's here. Oh, good. Mitzi, you know we worry about you, kid. Jean, look, Jean, you see this back here? See this? I'm working on your order and Deanna's order. I'm cutting. Haven't been sewing. There she is. Mitz, how you feeling, kid?
Better today.
Yes.
I think it might have moved or something, but I had a CT scan today too.
Good. You need to feel better. Hey, howdy, Andrea. How you doing, kid? How's your daughter? Okay. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, I love it. Now I can see the chat here. I don't have to look at my phone.
And then they sent the wrong pain medication in for me. So I just hope I don't start getting into pain, but I think it might be.
No, you're not getting into pain. Psst, no. No. Oh, there you go. Hey, Branca. Branca's here. Branca. And Joyce. And Joanna. There she is. Good morning, Joanita.
Good morning.
How you feeling, Joanita?
A little bit better, but
you're good. Jody, go cut. Go. Jody went crazy buying stuff.
Jody went crazy?
Yeah. Everybody went crazy. I went and watched. I said, I'm going to buy something. But then it's just, no, I couldn't. I saw some fabrics, but the prices were good. Cotton Cuts had a really good sale. Hard to get $6 a yard fabric, Riley Blake. Very difficult to get Riley Blake at $6 a yard. So yeah. Everybody saying hi.
You got that at Cotton Cuts?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, they were on last night. Oh, they're working on waking her up. It's still now. I says, okay, we're praying for her, Andrea. You know this. Everybody pray for Andrea's daughter. She's still in a coma. I'm sorry. I'm a little. Okay, somebody's got it.
You're allergic to yourself?
Huh?
You're allergic to yourself?
Yes, I am, Joanna. Giovanna Sorella. How you doing, darling?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm getting old, and I'm feeling
it.
Hi,
Mary.
Where's Mary? I didn't see Mary.
That's me. Sorry.
Oh, don't scare me. That's Tutti Patootie.
Hi, Joanna. Hi, Ella. Joanna, let's see everybody. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Ruthie, how you doing today?
I'm good.
We're all here. The gang's all here.
Oh, the gang's all here.
I was on Joe's live. She was showing a bunny.
A bunny?
Hi,
on
Lisa.
Vintage Joe.
Lisa's lurking. Let's scream so they can hear that she's on her. Lisa!
Hey, my friend, how you doing?
Hi, Melissa. I'm gonna say hi. The first 5 minutes always is in hi, how you doing? Hi, hello, hi, hello.
Okay.
Ava, what are you working on?
Huh?
I asked Ava what she's working on.
Oh, she's working on her beautiful quilt. You got to show it. Wait, give it a few minutes. She's got to show it. Don't show it yet. No, Eva, control yourself.
She's got to get it.
No.
It's
I want more people to be on. Melanie.
How big is it?
Because it's too beautiful. It needs to be seen.
I know, but how big is it?
Big.
It's
King?
like a
Beautiful.
queen.
It's a queen. Yeah.
Queen.
It's a queen for her nephew. It's your nephew, right? It's gorgeous. It came out so pretty. The borders just made it pop. It just gave it life. Just amazing. Thank you, Melissa, for taking care of the channel. We love you. Oh, wait, I'm still used to looking at my phone. See, I don't have to look at this anymore. Okay, who turned it up? Somebody's got the YouTubes on.
No, I don't.
Nanelita de mama. Nanelita was a little
No,
bit.
I don't have mine on today.
Okay.
I
Nanelita
do not
was
know
really
why
good.
Queen is playing Another One Bites the Dust in the background all of a sudden.
Okay.
But
There's Denise. Hi,
the
Denise.
volume's not on. So.
Mikey, wait. Miguel is here. Everybody. Miguel is here. Mikey's here. Hi, Mikey.
Mike
I
Amore.
don't see him.
We love
I
you,
don't
Mike.
see him.
He called Banana Joe Amore. That's
Mikey,
We've been chatting
you
all
doing?
morning, Mike and I.
there you go.
From Liana, and then it's Joe.
did Leanna ever get unstuck?
Mike
I'm
didn't
No,
come on the
she did.
Mike didn't come in the Zoom.
No, he doesn't come on the Zoom. He can come on if he wants. He knows where to go. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't push Mikey. He does what he does because he does it. So I love you anyway.
Yeah.
I love the way he says it. Good morning, panel. Yes, we are a panel. Yes,
So she did
wait,
make
wait.
it back on.
Well, it's
Here.
not
How
like
you
Hollywood
doing? How you
Squares.
doing, honey?
So that's
Everybody say
good.
hi. Everybody
Hi,
say
hi,
hi,
hi.
hi.
I think we
Hi,
were
hi.
talking about snakes.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Alana, what are you working
Andrea,
on?
how's your daughter doing? Andrea.
She's still under that. She set it up at the top. She's still under. They're still trying to wake her up.
Wow.
It
Okay.
could be, I think, a day or a week.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, they just don't know.
Vintage Joe has a baby bunny. What is a baby bunny? What is that, Mike?
Yeah, she got a baby bunny. It was she found it in her garden.
Oh,
Oh.
so sweet.
Yeah.
That's better
She's
than
calling
having
the-
a lamb on your roof.
Well,
I
at
was
least
just
the
going to go
lamb
out
is
on a
the
limb and say that.
A
Oh,
lamb
yeah, and there
on
she
your
goes.
roof.
She is on a roll, people. Get ready. Joanna's working it.
A lamb on your roof. What does a lamb on your roof have to do with anything?
And then they goes out on a limb. You forgot to go
Oh
out.
my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yep. She did it. Yeah. She did it. Look
Are
at
you
her
gonna be
laughing.
here all week,
Look at her
Joanna?
laughing at herself. She is laughing at herself. She finds herself funny. I can't deal with this woman.
Well, if you come to Georgia, you'll have goats on your roof.
There you go. It was a joke from another live. Instead of limb,
Thursday night.
lamb.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
saying,
and it's
I
going
just
from there.
jumped
Joanna
out of
has
my
taken it.
skin.
Yeah, Joanna took it from there and just kept going with it. And kept
No,
going.
Mikey was helping, and so
Yeah,
were
well, Mikey
a
always
few
helps.
other people.
Miguel
So-
always helps. That's his job.
But Thursday night, she goes, I just jumped out of my skin. A lamb landed on my roof.
Instead of a limb.
And
There she can't even laugh. Look at her.
Well, here's a true story.
There you go.
My son-in-law's car was totaled.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I called and my daughter says we're down to one car. Chad's car was totaled. I'm like, oh my God, is he okay? Well, yeah, a limb, a tree or something fell on his car. I'm like,
See?
oh my gosh.
There you go. Another limb. Another lamb,
Another
Joanna.
limb fell.
Another lamb, Joanna. There you go.
well, as long
I'm
as it
glad he's
doesn't
okay,
have,
but now
as
they
long
got to
as it
get
doesn't-
another car.
as
Was
long
it a
as it
leg or
doesn't,
an arm?
No worries,
Have a-
Andrea. We got you.
as long as it doesn't have antlers on it, we'll be okay.
Ruth asked, was it a leg or an arm?
Really, Joanna?
I'm not going there.
Thank you. No, I said that.
Yeah, Ruth asked.
Oh
I
my
said
God.
that.
Oh my God.
And how
There you
many
go.
digits does it have?
No, but look what Jean put. Here comes all the lamb. There we go. Oh,
That's a bad joke.
Oh, it got really bad.
Touche,
the other
Miss
night.
Mitzi. Touche. That came out good, Mitz. I like that. You're good.
Goodness.
Oh my God,
Really
another call.
needed a good
Okay,
laugh.
Joanna, you started this crap. You're gonna stop. Look what
Stop
G
being
wrote.
so sheepish.
Look what Joyce wrote. It's like, what the heck? That's your fault, Joanna. Now she's coughing, kids. She's laughing so much. She's coughing.
Well,
Keep
I
it up.
told you that it should be laminated
There we go. Here it comes.
with the
Ay, Dios
Renegades
mío.
Hall of Fame. It should go up there with antlers.
I can't deal with this.
You ever thought about doing comedy?
Don't give her ideas. Do not give her ideas.
Well, you know,
Oh,
if she
she could
wants to make a little
definitely do
extra change.
Yeah, she could definitely do it.
No, they're lame jokes. They're all dad jokes. That's the problem. She's making. Look at Mikey laughing at the. Look at Mikey. Miguel, don't encourage her. Okay, stop encouraging her, because then she won't stop. She'll just.
Well, you know, she
Well, we're
does
not
need
pulling
a
the
fan
wool
base.
over your
There she
eyes.
goes.
She
so,
needs
I
a
mean,
fan
know.
base, Debbie. She
I'm
needs a
telling you.
fan base.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Hi,
Joanna.
Opa.
Joanna,
Opa.
I live with that every day.
Oh, a jackalope. I haven't seen those
Hi,
in forever.
Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Oh, God, Melissa, don't you start too.
We can get flying
Well,
cantaloupes and
we have to
jackalopes.
do something to laugh today.
Everybody's laughing today. That's why they come here to laugh.
That's a good
but we
thing.
need to-
Well,
what-
sometimes
that's
that's the
what we
only
do,
thing that'll get
people.
you through and keep you sane.
We come here to distress. Everybody come on over distress with Joanna's lame dad jokes and everybody participating in the lame dad jokes.
Well,
deep breath.
I guess
Take
since
a
my
deep breath.
father gave me his lame sense of humor
Yeah,
and
there you
taught
go.
me well, there you go.
I was
That's what
married
you
to a
get.
lame dad because my ex-husband was the king of lame dad jokes. And then my son followed suit. And my granddaughter is following in their footsteps. No.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, I'm married to one. My
There you
husband
go.
asked me yesterday if I was stoned.
He became a pastor.
Oh
later in
my
life,
God, Mitzi.
and
I'm
he
Yeah,
knew
sorry.
how
just
to
tell him your
draw
name
the
is
line.
Pebbles.
Or
Yeah.
walk the line.
Oh, that one hurt. Kill me. Stop it.
So slated for what?
But I was so grumpy yesterday. It didn't matter.
Should have said bam, bam, bam.
There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Yeah, not really. It's like you give them one word, people. One word. One little word. They take it over. And dad jokes galore come up. Dad jokes galore. Hi, Charlotte.
Mary had a little lamb.
There she
We
goes.
can't even watch a television show without some dad joke coming up.
Look at
And
Joyce.
a bear.
Joanna, don't you
you're
mean
too
his
cool for your
lamb
shades.
sense of humor?
Joanna, you're too cool for your shades.
No, don't tell her that. She's gonna believe you.
You know what's funny is my mother didn't have a lick of sense of humor.
Yeah.
Not one
Vocabulary,
lick of sense
woman.
of humor.
Look at that. Hi, Debbie. Well, Michelle, don't start with me. No, I'm not reading it. No, I refuse to read the joke. I refuse. Dad jokes
Almost
kill
like,
me. They
what does a man do on two legs that
don't start.
a woman does?
Keep it
A
clean.
man does on two legs that a woman does on three, and a dog does
Keep
on.
it clean.
It was
All
clean.
I'm asking, keep it
It's
clean.
all
Hey,
where your mind goes.
no,
Your
I
mind,
just said,
Debbie. Take your mind out of the gutter.
no, I know where it ends
Exactly.
up. That's why I'm saying keep it clean. Hey, Charlotte, how's the
No,
band
that
doing?
one was clean. It's where your mind takes it.
Uh-huh. Charlotte, how's the banshee? I'm asking about the banshee because Charlotte got the banshee back this week. Banshees are fun.
You know, Michelle has an important question for you, Debbie, and
I'm
you
not
haven't
answering
answered
it. No, I'm not going to read it. Leave me alone, Joanna. You can't make me. You're not my real dad. Leave me alone.
Nope, I ain't nobody's dad. My mother made sure of that.
Oh, mama.
See, there you go. Chris says there's nothing better than laughing so hard you can't breathe. The thing is, these jokes don't make me laugh. That's what hurts. It's not the jokes. It's that they're so lame They're so lame.
But you were
physically-
laughing.
I'm not laughing. I'm suffering.
Oh, you poor child.
We're laughing at your suffering.
I'm laughing at myself. I always laugh at myself because I'm
She's
weird.
laughing and everybody else laughing.
Everybody
Yeah.
laughs on this channel. Everybody. That's what we're here for. There you go. Joyce is ready with her poise. Good girl, Joycey. Smart woman.
She's
came prepared.
poised. Yay.
She wore her poise today.
I mean, we don't get too
Oh,
many
God.
people that are really poised.
There you go. See, you give her one more. She goes off. She can't help it. She just goes, whoa. Okay, now let's change this. Eva, show us. Eva, show us. Please show us. Eva's finishing up the quilt she did, the drop diamonds versions that she did. And it's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. The colors are intensely gorgeous.
I am blocked. I am creatively blocked.
You got, that sucks.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. Look at that.
Whoa, that's
Show the
beautiful.
borders. Show the borders that you got up to now. It's got a white and a dark blue. Isn't that? Look
love
at that.
it.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it? And now look at the border she's making, the third border. It's going to be intense.
Say
Oh my
something
God, there
about
goes
it.
downhill. There goes downhill. It's a hard life when you have to depend on poise. Oh.
Piano keyboard.
See, I was behaving myself. I ain't the only one.
No, you're not.
But you're the instigator.
There you go, Mike.
I
Since
was
we got
keeping
6,
my
we can do a
poise
match
over
game.
here. And
We
my
got
dignity.
7, Mike. 7, Mike. Deanna's there. Look at that. Tell me that quilt isn't absolutely gorgeous.
Very pretty.
It's very, very pretty.
Isn't
It
it?
is.
The colors are so nice.
I love that. That reminds me of for the sheriff's department for my husband. I need to do something like that.
Very nice.
No, wait till you see the third border. I can't wait to see it with the third border. You have got to post a picture when you got the third border on, Eva.
Is it a piano key third border?
Yeah, is it gonna be horizontal or vertical?
Gonna be vertical.
Horizontal. It's gonna be striped like that. Watch. She will show you. Oh, piano key. That's what they call piano key.
Horizontal piano keys.
I
It depends where you look
Oh,
at it.
look what Jean said. It looks like the night sky, Eva.
Cool.
That's nice. And Donnell said she couldn't resist after Joyce K brought the poise. There you go. Everybody saying how pretty it came out. It came out nice. She was freaking because it didn't come out the way she wanted it to, but it looks gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. So anybody else finished anything? I finished mine. And you saw it on my page. I'm not gonna show it because I already posted it. It's over there.
I'm sending a package today to Donna.
You're sending what?
I'm sending a package today to Donna.
Donna's sister. Everybody pray for Donna's sister. She's getting better, but we got to keep her in our prayers. They've been through a lot. They've been through a
I
lot.
didn't get a chance to mail it out yesterday.
Mike says you have his address, Eva.
I'm sorry, huh?
Mike says you have his address.
There you go. After you
Well,
finish it, yeah.
I can
I'll
tell you
finish
she's been having the blues with that quilt.
It looks gorgeous. Those blues look amazing there. They really do. Hey,
Hi, Eva.
Nancy. Hi,
Eva.
Nancy. Nancy's here.
Ooh, lovely, Diana.
Hey,
Qué
that's-
lindo, ma. Oh, that was the one you were working on in the car, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Now, what did you say, Giovanna, about Mikey's address?
He
You
said
have it, so you can send him that quilt.
Yeah.
you know his address.
Yeah.
You'll have
He
to fight
doesn't
my.
say no to the quilt.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get in line, Miguel. You gotta get in line because that's for her nephew. Family first, darling, and then the rest of the
Mike,
family.
I don't have your address.
We all have his address. Every
I don't.
Mikey. Giovanna does not have your address. What do you
Right.
want?
Yeah.
You gotta do it, dude. Auntie Patricia, I think she wasn't she doing something today that she's not on?
You had to go to the vets.
Yeah.
Oh, She didn't have to go to the doctor. She took herself to the vet.
No, her baby's to the vet, knucklehead.
Was she dog tired?
Look at the other one. That we got them both on today.
I thought maybe that she was having a cat nap.
Oh, God help us. Oh, Lord. Praise the Lord. Help us, Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus, praise you, Jesus. Come down.
well, I think
You
he
need the
burned the
help of the
bolt.
Lord, Father.
I think he
Don't
burned
get
the
me
bolt
preaching.
after he
I'll
made
stand on
me.
my soapbox. Don't get me preaching. There
Hey,
you go.
Joyce.
That was
International
funny.
postage ready, Giovanna. You're gonna see
Okay.
me. I'm here, but I'm making coffee. I'll be right back. I'm right here. I'm here. See, my hand's here. Ah, la 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 la. My hand's here. You cannot see me, but my hand's here because I'm making coffee. Wait a minute, my hand's gone. Now
Talk
you
to the hand.
talk,
Can you
dog.
handle it?
You can hear me. You can't see me.
She's 3 feet away.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm back. I'm gone. I gotta make coffee. I need caffeine.
I told you so. I need some too.
Yes. You want some? I can-
Joanna,
Yeah, send me
Joyce
a cup,
said she was
please.
counting sheep.
How many cups?
She was counting sheep.
I'll take
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
As long as they're not black sheep, then we're
Throw a
good.
little vanilla in there
Oh,
for
I
me.
like black sheep. Why not?
With me, listen to me, people. You want coffee? It's black, and that's it. I don't do flavors.
I'll be right back, ladies.
Okay.
What did you
Keep
say,
your coffee. I
Giovanna?
don't like coffee. I said I like
one-handed-
black sheep.
Well, I do
I
too, because
like
I'm a
black
black
what?
sheep. I have been all my life. Black sheep are very important to society
This is all I got left.
because we make everything
Ooh.
very interesting.
Debbie, that can't happen. You better go
No,
out
no,
and get some
honey.
today.
Mamita, look. Wait. I'm gonna give free advertisement today. Hold on. Free advertisement. I got 2 packets. I got 1, 2, 3, 6. Because I got them at $3 a bag.
I thought the world was going to end because you didn't have coffee.
6 packages because they were at $3. And this is a whole
Wow.
pound. No, these are 10 ounces. But $3, I said, hell yeah. So, yep.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, they're
What?
good. Diana,
Okay.
it's better than Bustelo.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What coffee is it?
Coffee
Where'd you get that?
Caribe.
Cafe Caribe. Where'd you
Yeah.
get that one at?
I got
Amazon?
this at the outlet. You can get this at ShopRite. I've seen them in Walmart. I've seen it at Kroger. But over there, it's more expensive. But I got them at $3. I got 6 of them. So it
Might
should
be a
I
last
good-
me
prefer
maybe 2
Kenyan
months.
coffee.
Huh?
I prefer my Kenyan coffee.
I would love Kenyan coffee. I bought one time and it was so good, but it was so expensive. I just
Yeah,
couldn't.
Arabica coffee. It
Oh.
grows up in the mountains.
Yes. Decaf is banned in this house. Thank you, Melissa. If you're going to talk decaf, you can leave. No, we drink coffee here.
Well,
No,
the problem is,
If
okay, for
you
some of
listen,
us, listen,
if you drink
some
it
of
with
us,
creamer, you're not drinking coffee. That's all
some of us get migraines from caffeine.
Well,
So
I'm
we
sorry for you.
cannot have coffee.
Look,
So it is not our fault that we are
I'll
forced
take
to drink.
Colombian coffee. Cuban
my
decaf.
heart's
coffee,
beating for you,
please.
Joanna. I love you anyway.
I'll take Cuban
So-
coffee, please.
if you can't take caffeine,
Oh.
you don't drink coffee.
Exactly.
Exactly, and it sucks.
It just like if you can't take sugar, you drink water.
Exactly.
I don't,
Minta found that out this past couple of days. She was noticing a lot of pain every time she had coffee or a soda. One day she goes, Mom, I got to do something because it was getting bad. And she was getting really a lot of pain. She stopped it. The pain went away. She can't have any caffeine. She can't have caffeine in any way, shape, or form.
Isabel is like that as well.
But she's feeling better. She stopped it. Getting her off soda is intense. But she would only have 1 cup of coffee a day. She can't do it either. No caffeine at all. And as long as she has no caffeine, her stomach is happy.
Oh, yeah.
Donnell, I love you. Look what Donnell says. Decaf is a wannabe. Yes, it is. Yes,
Well,
it is.
it is, but I'm just saying, some of us don't do it just for kicks.
I know because you can't, but that's a health issue. So you're pardoned. I love you.
Thank you.
Tanzanian
Took me 2
tea berry.
years. Took me 2 years to kick my coffee habit with Coca-Cola.
What's Tanzanian
hard.
tea berry? Pea berry.
It's hard to get off high fructose corn syrup, but I'm completely off of it and I'm better for it.
I will not get off
But I
coffee.
don't use-
Mhm.
Say
There you go.
something.
Donnell said it.
wouldn't.
Thank you, Donnell. That's why she is my daughter. Donnell says, you remove all my caffeine and someone will die.
I love to have a second cup of coffee, but my second cup of coffee messes with my stomach. So,
Oh, God. You know how many I have in a day? There are days I can go by with one, but mostly 6 to 8 cups a day. And when I say cups,
But you guys drink those huge things.
it's 12
Wow.
ounces.
Here
Yeah.
in Italy, they give you those tiny espresso coffees, which are
I can do of espresso, the
There
real
you go, Ava.
espresso, I can do 2 in a day. That's it.
you know the espresso has less caffeine than those big mugs of your coffees.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
But
say
they're
something?
so
It's
intense.
smaller.
Hey, Vintage! Hi, girl! I did
Hey,
not know you were
girlfriend,
live.
how you
I'm
doing, my
sorry.
friend?
Can
I
I
Hi,
say
will
friend.
watch it.
I love your bunny, friend.
Everybody's talking about your bunny.
I
I gotta
gave
go
birth
see that
to
bunny.
some bunnies this weekend
Hold on.
because I made them.
He's a cute bunny.
can I say
Bunnies are always cute, Joanna.
But keep her away from my boyfriend. He will eat her.
I love rabbits too.
Muffin-fesser.
I eat rabbit. I eat chickens. I eat pigs.
I don't eat
Okay,
rabbit. No
cows.
way. No way.
Food.
I'll eat chicken, but not rabbit.
You know, I haven't had French press yet, and I have one. I've never made it. I have the French press. I've never had the time or the wherewithal. New word today. The wherewithal of making
the
it.
wherewithal.
Ta-da!
Never have the wherewithal. That's
Hey.
my problem.
There you
So
go.
is that your homework assignment before
Yes, it is.
Thursday?
Yes, it is. I
To do
gotta
your French press.
Yeah, I gotta try it. I've never tried it. But espresso, people, there is no espresso. Bet I've had Italian espresso and I've had Cuban espresso.
Oh, squirrel. Poor babies.
What happened?
My son.
I will eat squirrel and alligator.
Oh
I've
yeah,
had
Never had
squirrel.
squirrel.
I've had alligator.
I have had alligator. I've had shark.
I've had shark.
Shark I've had.
I've
in
had
the
shark.
Baja.
My
I've had
dog
shark.
loves shark. Oh my
The
God.
problem
Shark is
is they're
good.
Absolutely
they're
loves
becoming
it.
extinct.
Yeah,
We
but
have to stop
not everybody knows how to make shark though. Not everybody knows.
No,
Well,
it's
my mom
special.
used to cook it well.
You
But
have to know how to make it. But I've had shark. I've had bear.
There, yep.
I've had rabbit, goat. I've had
Did it get your
Goat
goat?
is-
buffalo.
goat are-
Buffalo is amazing.
Oh,
good.
bison is
I
real
love it.
good.
I've had bison.
Abalone,
I've had
turtle,
whatchamacallit?
Have you had pheasants?
Deer.
antelope,
I've had
bear,
deer.
Pheasants
You
is
still
good.
eat buffalo,
snake.
even though it's going extinct?
Well, I
Cowboy.
didn't know at the time. I ate that like 12 years ago. I was at a restaurant with my boss, and they sent us these little not raviolis. Yeah, raviolis. Fried raviolis stuffed with buffalo meat. It was
Okay.
so good.
They are raising buffalo for
Right.
the
For food.
industry.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
About
not
extinction.
wild bison. It is
Ye-
cultivated. It's very good. It's cultivated.
is
I was at the
delicious.
Grand Canyon and I wolfed down a half-pound bison burger in July of
Linda.
23.
I've never
It was so
tasted-
good.
I've
But
never
it's
tasted
not
snake.
it's not the endangered species of the
Right.
wild bison.
Right.
It's
I've
raised
never
on a
tasted
ranch.
snake. And in
have-
Puerto Rico, they make empanadillas of lizard.
Ooh.
Fried lizard. It's like a fried lizard pie. They make them because there are a lot of lizards in Puerto Rico. I've never tasted.
Talking about extinction, did you know that the white rhino is going extinct?
I heard that. Yeah, the last one.
Just died.
Yeah. Did
Well-
he die already? The last one?
Yeah, it just died. It
Yeah.
died a week ago.
I saw that on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Chris says
And
they raised.
and the reason why they
Oh,
went
look at that. Chris's family raises bison for commercial use. I will not eat dolphin and I will not eat turtle. I draw the
Well,
line at those two.
we're talking the late 70s and then the early 80s.
Okay, somebody's
I had
got YouTube
turtle
on.
twice.
Turn off
I've
your
had
YouTube.
turtle when I was a kid
Not me.
in the
And
Seychelles.
so that's, you're
But I would
talking
not
late
eat it
70s,
ever
early
again.
80s. I had turtle soup. My dad took
Nope,
me out
I
for
will
turtle
not
soup.
eat turtle.
And it was actually really good, but we didn't know at that time it was a different time
I
period.
know they say turtle is a delicacy. That's fine. I just won't eat it.
Frog
It's an
legs,
endangered
mud
species.
puppies. Oh, good mud
Awesome.
puppies. Oh my gosh.
They
I
have,
will not eat it. There's nobody gonna make me eat it.
What?
Turtle.
Well, you don't have to try anything.
Yeah, it's like I say, I draw the line. I'm a foodie. I love trying things, and that's fine. But it's like turtle and dolphin, I will not eat because I just don't want to. Simple as that. I just don't want to. Yeah,
I've never had
mahi-mahi,
fresh
I know.
tuna. I've never had fresh tuna.
Oh, I
Oh
have.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Fresh
fresh
mahi
tuna.
mahi
I've
fresh
never
right,
tuna
had
is
the
right there
amazing.
in
My
Hawaii.
mom
Fresh
bought a
mahi mahi.
big tuna once in Kenya, and she fried the whole lot because we were in Mombasa at the sea, and
You have a text
tremendous.
message.
Okay.
So she had to. We didn't have a freezer, so to conserve it, we fried the whole thing.
There you go. Now I remember at a table, again, I'm a foodie. We were all at a table and somebody had ordered mahi-mahi and they go, Debbie, you want to try it? And I go, but what is? I never try anything without asking. I always ask what it is.
No,
And they
that's
said,
right.
no, that's dolphin meat. I said, yeah, no. And it looked amazing. The presentation
It's
was
a
amazing.
mammal.
But as soon
It's
as
a
they said
mammal.
dolphin, I
So
said, no, thank you. No, I'm
it's
not.
like eating a cow.
See, Mike says he's going to stick to cow meat. I love cow. See, I've eaten cow meat freshly butchered because in
Yep.
Puerto Rico, everything's freshly butchered. Pig, they'd buy the pig, bring it clean,
Oh, my mom
put it
even
on the
slaughtered
spit,
the pig.
cook it. So I know what that is. I know how to and do the chickens and the duck. I've done chicken, duck, and goose.
Duck, goose.
Yep, duck, goose. Exactly. I've done them all. So it doesn't bother me. You learn how to do that, but yeah, no. Hey,
Yeah.
Michelle's coming in.
Chicken.
Michelle.
Debbie, I am not saying dolphin as in flipper. I am saying dolphin as in fish.
Oh.
Mahi mahi.
Oh, okay.
You
I
do
love
not eat dolphin.
Yes, they do.
They do.
In the restaurant where I went, yes, they do. That was in Chile, I think.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
She came on to chastise me. Today I'm using
Because in America we eat dolphin.
dolphin. I've never heard of that.
It's the American way of saying it is mahi mahi, but dolphin is a fish, not a mammal.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, mahi's not dolphin. It's not porpoise.
No, it is a fish.
It has a
dolphin
different
fish.
porpoise.
Ugly fish too.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
It's a whale of a tail. And something fishy about this whole thing.
Where do you get this, Joanna?
What is those things that Mike is laughing?
They just come out of my brain.
Something came out of my coffee pot and it leaked all over the place. What the hell going on?
The revenge of the coffee pot.
Yeah, it literally made less coffee.
Debbie, that is a dolphin fish, aka mahi mahi.
That looks like a whatchamacallit. So
Angler
when they
fish.
told me it was a dolphin, I understood dolphin. That's what
It
happened.
may have been the accent, but if you were in Chile, it possibly
Yeah, but I was
could have been.
But I was an American group. We were all the employees that went
they
out
call
there.
it scarfano, which means ugly.
Oh, well, I probably misunderstood because I always understood that mahi mahi was dolphin because of that encounter.
No, there is no L in dolphin.
But I've never heard of dolphin. I gotta check that.
Mike, you have to
one
stop
ugly fish,
laughing
though.
to tears.
Look at them. They're all laughing at me. Laugh all you want. I don't care. And Youngman over here.
Duck,
Tears have to
goose.
come out of your eyes.
Oh my God, what the heck happened here in my coffee? Look at this. Look at this. It's all wet and gunky and ew. Something happened.
Beans, beans, and magic fruit.
There you go. She's gone.
That
She's
happened to
on
me
roll
this
now.
morning too.
I was gone a long time ago. Never came back.
Never came back. Were you
Who's
born this way?
Ooh,
Hit
I
the
love me some
road, Jack.
calamari.
Don't come back no more.
I eat calamari. I like calamari if it's fried. If it's breaded
If
and
it's
fried, I'll eat it. There's no other
if
way I eat
it's
calamari.
hot and not overcooked, calamari
Really
can be
don't.
really good. But it's
like eating
temperamental
them
to
for an
cook, and if
Italian
you
I
do
don't
restaurant.
know.
not cook it correctly, it is yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Melissa, there is an L in dolphin, but in dolphin fish, there is no L.
Get the L out.
Dolphin. I gotta. Don't make me laugh when I'm sipping my coffee.
Oh, come on. You don't want to
Well,
spew
get your
coffee
poise
everywhere
out.
and out your nose?
Down your leg.
Oh, come on.
Really? Get your poise out.
Anybody
Your
on
life
this
may
watching
depend on
this
it.
channel doesn't have a poise or a depends on, you're in trouble. Make sure you're not sitting on a fabric couch.
Well, that depends because some of them may have a battery in their arse.
Yeah, like you. You are the energy. You are the epitome. Third word today. The epitome of the
Energy,
everybody.
You're having a propensity for new words today.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I am. I am attempting something new. Oh God, I'm on a roll. I'm telling you, people.
You're on a roll, all right.
I'm on a roll. Yes. We have to
Yeah,
enrich.
down the hill.
Wait, we have to enrich our vocabulary so that we are grammatically precise in our speech and text.
Oh,
I used to be a grammar nerd, not anymore, but I used to be.
you always will be a grandma nerd.
There you go. Listen to the other one. Oh God, help. Diana, coño, eso estuvo brutal. That was a good one, Diana. Oh, help me, Lord.
I don't have enough caffeine in me.
Oh, that's what it is. I love corny. That's where Mikey says he loves us corny people. Yes, we are corny.
Are we people? I don't want to be a people of the corner.
Dolphin. So it's written DOPHFIN, DOPHIN. Is that how it's written?
That's how it should be written, but a lot of people misspell it.
Yeah, and
Even
mispronounce
online, they
it.
misspell it.
And they mispronounce it. Hold on.
Yes.
DOPH.
Even online, you'll find it misspelled.
Yeah, because right now it doesn't. Yep, dolphin. There it is.
Oh,
No, dolphin. But no, what you see online is a dolphin with the miss. Oh, that is so freaking weird. That is funny. Even online, it does it wrong, Michelle.
I know.
You can't
Wow.
you can't trust everything on the internet, Debbie.
That's what I'm saying. Because what you say, it asks, do you mean dolphin? No, I said dolphin. And it won't pop up. It doesn't show. How did you find it, Don, at the Michelle?
I just typed in dolphin
It doesn't want to give me anything.
and it gives you dolphin.
Without the L,
Yeah.
without the L, Debbie.
I did it without the L.
Put in a different search engine.
It still pops up as with the L for whatever reason because whoever put it in is an idiot.
Yep. Dolphin, maybe with an E. I don't know. Let me see. No, I always ask, do you mean dolphin? No, I don't mean dolphin. I mean dolphin. It doesn't want, I will find it. I got to read up on that fish now. That's what I ate.
What is F and not with the
That's
PH?
what they wanted me to eat that day. And I said no, because I thought he said dolphin.
Is it DOUGH?
No, it's basically spelled the same way, just without the L. But everybody puts the L in there because they think it's the freaking porpoise.
Okay.
Yeah.
They think that's the purpose of it.
There you go. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, my God. Help me, Jesus. Lord. In name. Lord, name of your father. Help me with this woman, Lord. Help.
I told you he burned the boat. Debbie, he burned the
Help me,
boat.
Father. Help me, Lord. Welcome to the Wildlife Channel. Thank you, Jean.
We're having a whale of a time.
There you go. She's on a roll, people. Any surprise that
Type in
online is wrong?
mahi
No,
mahi.
not really, Charlotte. Dolphin was the French air. Yeah, but that's dolphin with
type in-
AU.
If you type in mahi mahi,
It'll come up?
if you type in mahi mahi, it says also known as a dolphin fish or Doro.
Dolphin fish. Dolphin. Ah, that's how it's supposed to be written.
Or a Dorado.
Dorado. But see, dorado I know. But it can't be the same thing.
Trying to find Dora.
It's funny because
Are you exploring?
I thought it was Finding Nemo. Don't
when
touch the butt.
Ingalls,
That
It's
was
a
the
very
other way.
ugly fish.
it is when Ingalls was open. I know I went in there one day and they had the fresh fish counter. And they actually had it, and they had it marked mahi mahi. And I said, "Oh, I'd like to get some dolphin fish." The guy looked at me and was like, "You're from Florida, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Hi, Maritza. Hola, nena. ¿Cómo estás? If this is the name in Spanish, I think I've had dorado, but already cooked. Does it have a lot of what you call it?
Bone.
A lot of bones?
No bones about it.
I don't remember.
Can you see
Wow,
the picture?
Mary,
It's
look
been
at that
years
sucker.
since I've had it.
They're big.
Yeah.
It's a big old sucker.
Yeah.
As long as we're not eating the French air, we're good. Yes, Charlotte. Follow with these crazy people. Go on. Do you?
Does it taste
Have
good?
fun today.
Ain't a crazy bone in me body.
Does it taste
No.
good?
Buenos dias, Silvia. Hi. Silvia, have you ever had dorado?
Does it taste good?
Yes,
No. Does
It
it
does.
taste good?
Yes.
it does. Especially when it's fresh caught.
Is it fishy?
Not that
No.
I remember. When I did have it, I was down in Miami at a little hole in the wall restaurant across from where my husband was delivering. And I want to say
Ooh, your
it
husband was
was-
delivering. Did he get in the Guinness Book of World Records?
he's a truck
Sorry.
driver.
Sorry.
But
Oh, Joanna, that was so lame.
it was, I can't even remember what type of restaurant it was, but it was from foods from another country. And it was really good. I do remember that.
There you go. Mikey
All
wants
right.
pasta. He doesn't want fish. I'm trying to think. Where do you know where in Miami that was? Because girl, I jumped over almost every restaurant in Miami when I lived there.
I have no clue. That was the first time I'd ever been to Miami.
Oh.
The second time was to head to the port to jump on a cruise ship.
Because I went to a lot of restaurants. God, again,
Best mahi mahi I had was in Hawaii. Pecan crusted mahi mahi.
The name in Spanish is the one that's got me.
But then
That sounds familiar.
my
Dorado.
Jewish friend, Little John, he could make some killer mahi mahi and tuna. Whatever else he came up with. He grilled
Okay.
it. Mm-hmm,
Joyce,
mm-hmm.
no worries, girl. Joanna's talking to herself. We'll be
Just
lurking.
having a staff
Can't
meeting.
and cut fabric at the same time. I understand you, Joyce. Believe me, because I thought I was going to set up the camera so I could continue cutting, but I don't want to cut my fingers off. So no, the cutting's behind me. I will get to it when
You need those fingers to count with.
Yeah.
You can't cut them off.
I've cut the tip of this one off. The complete tip.
Oh,
Oh, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Just
that-
not as an adult.
And the funny thing was, I
Yeah.
cut it cooking food, not sewing. So
Oh, I cut a whole bunch off. And they reattached one.
I miss you. I love you.
Hey,
I miss
we're
having
just
you on the
cutting up
chat. You
here.
know this. I miss having you here.
We do. We miss her a lot.
yeah.
Yes, we do. We miss you more than you can imagine ever.
Yes.
You my ride or die, girl. You're my ride or die, and you are Danelle's ride or die. You know this. There you go. I'm still thinking about that name in Spanish. It's killing me, Dorado.
Michelle, I love wieners and I cannot lie.
Right?
Look at Tootie's face. I'm just looking at Tootie. Tootie. Yeah, exactly. There, look at Mikey. LOL, Joe.
Anna.
And
Hey,
Mikey says,
I have
"My
one sitting
favorite."
behind me, sleeping.
Yay!
Okay, ladies, I have to go because my daughter went for a walk and she got a blister, and I have to go
goodness.
pick her up.
All right, baby girl. Go,
So I have to dress.
Go
Isabel!
rescue her.
Isabel,
Yeah.
is she there?
Yeah, no, she's out. She's out about a kilometer and a half from here. So
Go
I have
get
to
her.
go pick her up.
Go get her. She
Go
needs it.
rescue her, Mama.
Yeah. And she
course.
knew I was on the live on the Zoom. That's how kids are.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Love you. And kisses
Love
and
you
hugs
all.
for Isabel.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
find that little girl.
Okay, Isabel. Andrea says her daughter is waking up. She has pneumonia, but it's better. They're feeding her clear liquids and have someone sitting with her because she is very restless. Thank God she's awake.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Amen to that one.
Yep.
Glad she's waking up.
There you go. Mikey has written the description of mahi mahi, also known as dorado, meaning golden. Yes, in Spanish, and are known for their distinctive body shapes and dynamic color patterns.
Oh, go ahead, lift up chair.
I'm
I'm
still
just saying it depends on where your brain's at when I said that. And Michelle knew exactly what I was talking about.
Where's Jody? Where's Jody? Ah, Jody said goodbye. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, bye, Joy.
Jody is lurking because she's cutting. Everybody's cutting today. I'm cutting, but I'm not cutting to sew. I'm cutting because I got some orders. Orders have stopped. These are the last orders. I'm not doing anymore. Takes up a lot of time to cut stuff. So the last 2 orders are going out, hopefully by Monday.
Well, I'm out of fleece binding, so I'm at a standstill until
What
I can
happened? I
find
read
some.
what happened that you can't find anything. What you gonna do?
When they come for
I
you.
will find a place online once I get paid that's not charging $13 friggin' a pack for 3 yards.
I saw that. That's ridiculous.
It is.
Well,
Did
mine
you check
still
Walmart?
has a ton of fleece.
Did you check Walmart online?
I just need the fleece binding.
Oh, that's going to be hard to track down.
No, there's some places online that
Yeah,
have
but
it,
I'm
but
saying,
it's not
yeah.
$13 for a pack of
You know,
3
I'll
yards.
check it. I'll check with my peeps at Mill Outlet because they have a lot of things like that, and usually it's $2
what you
or
can find, she finds.
$2.50 a thing.
When I need something, I ask both of you because if it's not you, it's her. You and Joanna have this knack of finding things online, really good prices. So
Well, I know OfficeSupplies.com's got some for around $4 to $5 a
why
pack,
would
which is
Office
about
Supply
average.
have that?
And you know, I may end up having to order from them or from another.
But why does
online store.
Office.com have fleece binding?
See, when you said
No,
That's
when you
weird.
said something about fleece, I missed the binding part,
yeah, I need the binding because I don't
which
like
put
putting
me in a bind.
I don't like putting blanket binding on everything.
Yeah,
I don't mind some, but I would prefer to have the fleece binding, and it only comes in white, charcoal gray, and black.
I gotta see it. When you make that, I want to see what it looks like.
Oh,
I've
she's
never heard of that.
posted pictures of it before.
I
It's
didn't
really awesome idea, and it's hers are beautiful.
There you go. Donnell's
And,
gonna check for you. Bye, Linda. Have a blessed day, girl. Be
But
good.
my peeps at
Hi, Mary.
Mill Outlet usually they might have something like that for you, so I have to check. And they got good prices.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I know like Joanne is out. I went to Walmart yesterday and they didn't have anything.
Today I saw the announcement on I get the banner from Joanne's, the sales and stuff. They're still sending them out, and I saw it. And it goes, look at the closeout, 30 to 70% off. They still They are
Oh, yeah.
still at, it's
We're still
ridiculous.
at 30% off. Yeah.
Yeah, and they want to be closed by the end of May. I'm like, you better start lowering some freaking prices.
Yeah, but
Hey.
Donna went to the Joann's this last week and she got a whole bunch of good stuff by the bolt at really great prices. But
They
it's
may
like,
be one of the places that's closing down faster then.
yeah, that has to
Because
be.
mine certainly hasn't lowered any prices.
No, I'm not even gonna go over there.
Well, I talked to
We
I'm
got you,
friends
Andrea. Don't worry about it.
with the inventory control at my Joann's, and she says they're aiming for actually the middle of May. She says, but with all the junk they've sent, she doesn't see how they're going to be out of there until the middle of June or the 1st of July.
Yeah,
Because she
because
said
they
our
just
large back room is filled from ceiling to door, and the classroom is filled with ceiling to door with boxes, and they have another truck coming in at the end of the week.
exactly, Mike. The thing is, the warehouse that was right down here in Alabama, they closed that at the beginning of the month, and that warehouse supplied most of the East Coast and Middle of North America. That was the warehouse that supplied all those stores, and they still have stock in that warehouse. So I don't know how they're going to do it because my son lives down there. I don't know how they're going to do it.
What they're doing is they're shipping stuff to all the stores because every time I have gone in, they are, stocking shelves with
Yeah. And that's what's
random
happening up
stuff.
here. That's
But
what's happening up here.
some have closed. Some of those early 5:30, they've already closed.
Depends on the place. Mine's still open and still with just 30% off by yard. They're not
Yeah.
selling bolts yet. Where Donna went, they sold it by the bolt. You had to buy the bolt.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
But
90% off.
when you
Yeah,
go in my store, of course, you have to buy at least 2 yards.
Yeah.
And, I can deal with that because,
Yeah, but still. Yeah, but Donna got it that you had to buy the whole bolt. But with a
Right.
90% discount, I could do it.
right, I would
And
be
that's what
too.
Donna did. She stocked up, but it's like, I haven't seen 90% discount yet.
Well, you may ask because some places what they're doing is if you buy the bolt, they add 50% to the existing discount. So if they're at 30% and you buy the bolt, then it would be 80% off.
Oh,
If
I
it's
gotta
at
try that.
40%, and you have to ask because I don't think they're going to
Oh.
advertise that because that cuts into their profit if a bunch of people find out about it
That's
and
true.
start buying cheap.
I'm
So
gonna
they're
try.
going to
I'm gonna
kind of
go
keep
check.
shit like that, stuff like that, sneaky as long as they can.
I gotta
because-
check it out then because if it's that, there are some fabrics there that I like their white on whites. I love their white on whites. They're really good.
Yeah.
And if I can buy the bolt with an 80% discount or a 90% discount, I will go for it. I
Yeah.
really-
And then they may not be at that place because they're not that
Exactly.
desperate yet, but there are a lot of Joann's
Be right back.
Okay.
or
I gotta
if
just
you
check.
know.
I
Yeah, you
went that
just gotta
day
keep
and
checking.
I was so disappointed when I went up there because I was looking at a fabric. When I looked at the price, the one in Hobby Lobby, almost the exact same one was cheaper.
Yeah,
Hobby
because I mean, I can go in there right now and I can get fleece and flannel at a good price.
Yeah.
But the cotton,
No, cotton's
no.
ridiculous.
30% off, that's a joke.
Exactly. That's what's happening over here.
Yeah, because it was
Look
$5.99.
what Chris says.
for-
She went in
was-
the entire section of travel neck pillows for a sale price of $18 each. Are you kidding me?
No. Now all
That's
the junk's coming
ridiculous.
out. I mean, there's stuff in my store that I've never seen in our Joann's before.
Yeah,
Right.
they were bringing crap.
Out of business. Yeah, that's why they went out of business.
Joanne's downfall. Joanne's downfall was literally trying to become a Hobby Lobby.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't compete with Hobby Lobby. You just can't. Because
Eva?
I have 2 Hobby Lobbies next to me. And you go there and there's a small section dedicated to fabric.
Hold on.
They have a good selection, not a lot, but they have a good selection. And I like their prices on their 108s. And they have some nice ones that are great for backing. But it's not, oh my God. But they tried to compete. And what they did was they screwed it up. And having corporate management that had no concept or clue of what
Bingo.
the DIY industry is.
Exactly. When
That
they
killed
went from having nothing but fabric to
Mhm.
starting to have the scrapbooking stuff and the beading and all this other nonsense, they just destroyed themselves.
Yeah.
And it started going downhill from there.
But didn't you see before they went into bankruptcy, they even had a sewing machine with their name on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
Why?
bring out this happy value crap that's so thin you can see through it. It's like,
Well,
who's going to use that stuff?
The Happy Valley is more for crafting than sewing.
But the thing is you can get Quilter Select for $1 more when it's on
Exactly.
sale, or
And it works, and it
$1.50
works
more,
better.
and it's twice as thick.
Yep.
And I use it for bandanas.
Yeah.
Ava.
Uh-oh.
There
Emma,
it is.
look how
There's
pretty
that one.
that is.
I love that.
That's pretty.
This is the bottom.
You fussy cut that butterfly, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I fussy cut both of them, and they'll go together like this.
I like the way it looks, but I hate the waste of fabric and fussy cutting. I just don't like
It wasn't, but you can do it where you don't waste it out. It just takes time to thunk it out.
I know, but I just don't like it. I
And
did
it was a
for my
remnant.
block
It
for
was
last
not.
week.
It was not yardage, so it was a remnant. So it was not a whole.
It doesn't hurt as much. That's why my block
I
that
wouldn't
did
take
for
a yard
Donna,
and do it to it.
it
but-
took me 2 attempts to get it where I wanted. But when I saw the hole in my fabric, it makes me feel sad. I don't know. I'm weird. It happens.
Well, like I said, I don't think I would have done it if it was a yard, but it was
Yep.
more like a third of a yard, and I only used about
Yep.
this much, so I
My
still have
fussy
a
cut,
chunk.
the whole yard cost me 75 cents. That's why I did it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it wasn't expensive, but it looked cute. So it does look nice. I love that
Yep.
block.
So
And you, overachiever Michelle, I already saw your block. On Sunday, I'm over here. I didn't send you a message because I didn't feel good. But I was about to go on and say, overachiever much? You got all the fabric right there, don't you?
I have a lock and lock container that has all of my fabric for that particular quilt. It's all my
Hi, Gladys.
batik. It's in there. So it's right there on my table.
I'm choosing. That's why it takes me a while because it's like I know what fabric I'm using. I'm using all the browns and oranges and fall colors, but I have to go in and choose something different every time.
Well, see, all mine's right there. And I mean, I've still got, yardage in there that I've not touched. I'm just trying to use, what I've started using.
Yeah.
And if I can get enough out of a particular fat quarter or yardage that I've already cut, then that's what I'm using
Yeah.
until I get enough small scraps, and then I have to pull another one out.
There you go. Chris, I used to love Hancocks. Oh, God, I miss them.
Me too. We had
Oh.
one and it flooded, and after it flooded with our 100-year flood, they closed down and never came
Oh,
back.
no, they killed the one in Chattanooga. Every time I went in there was always full. Always. And that's when I was making clothing. I wasn't quilting yet. God, if I had been quilting when Hancock's was here. Oh, man. I loved Hancock's. I miss it. Antidepressants. Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
I
That's
love wieners.
cute.
I cannot lie.
That is cute. That is really cute. Hey, Gladys is here.
I got
Let's say hi to
bling,
Gladys. Yes, see,
put
Charlotte
bling
misses
on
Hancock too.
Phoenix for the first time. It's a Canadian dachshund.
Hey, Alex. Is that Alex? Quilting Frog is Alex, right?
Oh, poop.
No, that's living
I
and
always get
crafting
mixed
with
up.
MS.
Oh, okay. So this is Lisa or Linda?
Lisa.
Lisa. I'm sorry. I get mixed up. It's my head.
Ta-da.
It's all fuzzy.
I can remember as a kid
I was
my
going to say,
mom
it didn't
taking
take
me
hitting your head.
in St. Pete to Cloth World to buy cloth to buy, make stuff. Because that's
Benjamin
where
Franklin.
the red plaid fabric for my bunny come from. I did a gray wraparound skirt that I despised that my mom forced me to make and wear. And needless to say, I kind of had to bleach her bathroom and kind of accidentally had that skirt on and kind of
Accidentally on
ruined
purpose?
it.
It was accidentally on purpose.
Exactly.
Yes.
Benjamin
Accidentally on
Franklin.
purpose. Of course. No,
Yep.
I used to make apparel, so I never went into the cotton sections of stores. I was always into the wovens. So it's like I go back in my head to all these stores I used to go to, and I would love to have seen now and recollect the kind of cotton selection they had.
Did you decide to go
But
to
in Puerto
California?
Rico, when I was buying fabric in Puerto Rico, I don't even think they had a cotton section that I can recall. Really.
Yeah, there used to be a huge store down in Gastonia that had all kinds of stuff, and it closed down. It was Mary's something or other. I can't remember now. It's been years.
There you go. Ben Franklin 5 and Dime. That was just I
That's
never.
what I said. Ben Franklin was
I
one
can
that we
remember
had
when
in town.
Kmart sold fabric because my
Oh
grandma
God, yes.
would buy
I remember
fabric
Kmart
from
selling.
Kmart.
Listen, I remember Woolworths selling fabric.
Yes, I
Well,
remember
that was
Woolworth.
before my time.
Yeah, Woolworths. When I was a kid, my mom loved Woolworths. We were always in Woolworths.
My
Yeah.
mother, the Woolworths lunch counter.
Oh, girl, the lunch counter at Woolworths was famous. Which one did your mom go to, Deanna? In
I
Puerto
don't
Rico or
remember.
the States?
Here in the States, because
My
my
mom,
dad was active duty, so
my mom used to go to the one in Ponce, right next to the plaza. It was right there was the big building. We'd go in public transport because we didn't have a car. Go from Peñuelas to Ponce. It was like a 40-minute drive. Go to Woolworths, sit at the counter, order food, and she would fight with the cook. Because my mom taught him how to make hamburgers. My mom was a connoisseur. She had to have her hamburger was medium rare. It had to be red, still had to be thrown out blood. And if they gave her a cooked burger, she would literally go behind the counter, go into the kitchen, and teach them how to make the burger. That was my mom. You guys would have loved her. She was crazy. Denver fabric was huge. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, stuff for wedding dresses. I remember those places.
There is a fabric store maybe 7 miles from me, but this is the way they store their fabric on the shelves, and the store is so freaking dark you can't see.
Look at that.
I'm like, who wants to buy fabric when you can't see what it looks like?
Holy shit.
Because they literally had to use a flash to get that bright of a picture.
Look at that. Oh, I love fabric. It's just going to places to buy fabric now for me is a burden because of my body don't work anymore. But Mary Jo's in Gastonia, North Carolina, closed because she died and her kids didn't want to keep running the place. It was huge. See, those are the kind of places
That was the place, Joydy.
I would love to find places like that here. But here, Northwest Georgia, when I moved here, Ringgold had a really cute fabric quilting shop downtown. They used to have one. And then Hancock's in Chattanooga, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's had more fabric. Then it started going down. Then when I got into quilting and I went to check the store in Ringgold, it was gone. They closed it out. They tried to open one a little bit farther down in a place called Rocky Face. That's the next town over. That I talked to you guys. I said I was going to do a video there. When I went to do the video, they had closed.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it was a beautiful store. It was gorgeous. There's a tiny, tiny little shop. I haven't been able to go in, but I watch her on Facebook. But her prices are too high for me. But I'd like to go in and look. It's like, ugh. I want to buy in a quilt shop, but I can't afford buying in a quilt shop unless it's on clearance. And even then, because some of these clearances, you go in, they say, oh, yeah, we have a clearance. And you go in and a clearance is from $15 a yard to $9 a yard. It's still too much for me. So it's like, yeah.
Hi, Tasha.
Well, Joanna's is $12.98 a yard, 20% off. I'm like, that's not a sale.
No, it's not. It is not.
No, not. No.
Oh, yes. I heard that, Joyce. That is true. Ace Hardware is getting into this. And I've seen some places they have fabric. I saw that on a short. They are starting to sell fabric, and Home Depot supposedly also.
You know that you can use some of them curtains at Home Depot for
Oh yeah.
breaking one down.
Yeah, but remember, only we do that kind of stuff. The
Yeah.
quilt police will never be caught ever doing that.
Heaven forbid. Like, oh my
Oh,
God.
heaven forbid. Oh, heavens to Betsy. No.
Who
Hi,
would?
Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Was watching you last night, girl.
I know
Uh,
I watched it last night too, for a little while anyway, before I
yeah.
fell asleep.
Jean, you worked at a Woolworth counter. I loved Woolworth. I loved it. I
I
absolutely
used
loved
to
it.
get all my notions and everything.
I loved
I can
Woolworth. They
die.
were fun. Woolworths was fun. Then it came to Kmart, and then Kmart closed. Then it was Walmart. I wonder what's going to
Yep.
happen when Walmart closes.
Kmart and Walmart.
Preskeys.
I'd rather go to Kmart.
There was so many Kmarts and Bone Say, oh my God.
We had
No.
a Preskeys.
What I want to see is if Target's going to get fabric.
No, they won't get fabric.
You
I
don't think
don't
so?
think
Yeah,
so.
no, Target's,
They're too high and mighty.
yeah.
Good Target.
Look, I'm sorry for the Target connoisseurs, but I'm going to say the truth. I went to Walmart and I found one thing, and then I went to Target to see how much it was at Target. And it was the exact same item with the exact same SPC symbol, and it was $20 more expensive at Target. Y'all
Yep.
can keep Target. Not going there. No,
Yep.
not happening. Some upholstery shops, but you got to be careful because one thing is they'll sell you something as cotton when it really has polyester in it. And it's like, if you're going to use polyester and a quilt with cotton, it's not, you can't do it. And this is for the newbies out there. Let me explain something to you. It's not that you can't. It's if you don't want a lot of, when the cotton shrinks, polyester doesn't shrink as fast as cotton does or as much. So when you wash it, the polyester side isn't going to have the same shrinkage as the cotton side. But if that's
True.
not a problem to you, go for it, girl. That's all I say. Go for it.
I mean, you can use it for practice as well.
No, I've used polyester. Uh-oh, Eva's going to say something. Say it, Eva.
Unless you
Unless.
pre-wash your cotton.
Exactly. If it's pre-washed cotton, there's a difference. But that's it. Like, if you're going to do a quilt for a quilt show, don't use polyester with cotton. But if you're just making a quilt to be at home, do whatever you want. It's your quilt.
Exactly.
Just do whatever you want. I don't look at shrinkage. I love that block. I
Oh,
make
that's
quilts that are wrinkly. I love the wrinkly of a quilt. That makes me happy. When I see a quilt get all wrinkly and cuddly, it's amazing. The thing I've noticed is when I use my batting, I like using 100% cotton batting because
Yeah.
it doesn't come apart like the 80-20 polyester does. It doesn't, doesn't tear as much. I don't know why. I love my cotton batting. And it's thinner, but it's warmer. Huh?
Well, try using wool as well.
I tried wool once. I did it for a friend because she lives in Alaska. So I made her a quilt with wool in it. Damn, but it's expensive. Ooh, but it keeps warm. Oh my God, it's so warm. If you need a quilt to be really warm, use wool. It's the
Bought
best.
some wool and then I couldn't find it. I'm so mad at myself.
I bought wool,
Wow.
I'm telling you, for that quilt, for that precise quilt, because it was for her. And I sent it to her, and her husband took it away from her, and he doesn't let her use it. That's his quilt. Nobody can touch it
Kick
because
his
it's
butt.
nice and warm.
The last quilt I made is out of silk.
Ooh.
No, silk bamboo. I think it's bamboo.
Mm.
Either silk or bamboo.
Find you an army surplus store and buy you army wool
Blanket.
blankets for your
Ooh.
back.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right. That is the cheapest way to go.
Yep.
Good idea.
You're welcome.
I know, Michelle, but why do I love having you here? Because you know things that I don't. Thank you, Michelle. I like
That's why we all need each other.
I was thinking about that. And I said, well, I got to go to the surplus and see if I can find one. Because she wanted me to pick one of her quilts that has it in there.
Charlotte says she has a poly cotton mix in a quilt, washed well and worn well. Can't complain about the mixing. I know it's got to be, make sure that it's 80 cotton and 20 polyester, not the other way around. That's all I say.
Yeah.
If it's 80-20 cotton to polyester, you're good. If it's 80-20 polyester to cotton, think about it. I'm not saying it's going to come apart. I'm going to tell you my experience. Anybody else's is not mine. I get the wool blankets from military surplus and use that as batting, Andrea said. What batting would be best for a quilt you're going to use as a wall hanging? The cheapest you can find.
That's right.
Because you're going to hang it. It's
Or
something you're
Frankenbat
gonna
it.
use. Yeah. Use your Frankenbatting for things like that. You're not going to wash it with the
Yeah.
frequency you would a quilt. So what you use in wall hanging and stuff that you're not going to use, it has no utilitarian value. Number, is that 4 or 5? 5. If it has no utilitarian value, use the cheapest thing out there. It just has to look pretty. I've
What's the
used,
number? She knows how to count to 5.
yeah, I've used interfacing on wall hangings. I've used interfacing instead of batting. It works fine. Right now I have the Christmas thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a table cloth out of it because it didn't come out the size I wanted. So I've been thinking of putting a border on it and using it as a table yeah, table
thinking.
covering. So if I do it and I use it with interfacing, I'll show you.
What I did with all my big pieces of batting after I made a quilt, that's what went into all of my bark claws that I made.
Yeah. Frankenbatting is the best thing. I have a collection. I haven't touched them. Because again, these are projects that I take a week just to do that. I don't do any sewing. I'll just do that. I set up my sewing machine and do the Frankenbatting. I got a lot.
Well,
That is a filling for a puff quilt.
Yep. Oh, the puff quilts. I love puff quilts, but
this is Palon thermoplane. I use this for my key fobs. I've used this for a ton of things.
Yep.
And it works really well. Works and if you can get it 50-60% off, it's cheaper than most things.
Again,
I'll pick
Joanna
this
always
one up.
gets great deals.
I picked this one up for 80% off when Walmart, right when Joanne started bumping.
I always buy mine. I
So
buy at
this is
Walmart.
the Thermoplane Plus, and I don't get it with any sticky stuff on it.
I
And you
buy
can
my
use
batting
it
at
for a lot
Walmart.
of
It comes out
projects.
cheap. Hey, you know it's 12:10.
Bye, Andrea.
We've been on a little bit longer than normal. Eva, you look sad. Are you
Listen.
tired? Huh?
I'm just listening,
Okay. You know I can't see you sad. If I see you with a sad face, I worry.
listening to all the chitter chatter.
Hey, today we talked about quilt stuff.
Well, I can't get a word in edgewise, so I'm just listening.
You know, if I see you like, I always go, oh, Emma's got something to say. Look,
That's
you
why
go. What? Say it. You were gonna say. What were you gonna say?
Never mind. Nothing. I was gonna say nothing.
You just did it to make me laugh, right? To make me giggle. She does that. She does that. Eva is absorbing, Mike says. You are absorbing the vibe.
Oh, yes.
She's a great thinker.
Thinker? Yeah.
I'm an overthinker, baby.
I tell you what, that was very nice to call Eva a thinker.
Oh, look at her. See, she got you now, Eva. You're on her list now.
Jojo.
Yes.
Look at her. She's looking at you, Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's looking at you on the screen.
I know.
Are you saying you got the thinker and the stinker?
See, now she got.
Yeah. You
Stinker.
Yeah, she got the tootie in it. Who the heck
Patootie
is
patootie
Kiran?
thinker.
All right. Who's that person? Kiran.
That'll
I don't
work.
know, but if they're gonna come in there and they're just gonna say, "Put me on," it's like, nope, bye-bye.
Nope. See, that's why Michelle. Look, I'm gonna tell this to every creator out there, and I'm not joking. If you need a mod that is on the ball, get Michelle. Michelle is an amazing mod. There is nothing that gets through Michelle. Nothing. She is.
And Joyce K also.
Oh yeah. But Michelle's been my ride or die since I started, and I'm telling you, she gets them out. Minta loves Michelle. She goes, Mama, when Michelle's on, I don't have to worry. Because usually she's in the background. She'll watch the live. You won't see her on the chat. But she's there. She's watching. She's making sure. But when she sees Michelle there, she goes away. She goes, you don't need me. Michelle's there.
There's those little creatures that like to come and
look at that.
do things.
Joydy says, I love Joanna's humor. She reminds me of my favorite comedian, snarky Don Rickles.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
You're down Rickles now. We got
Uh.
Joanne Rickles here, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell you,
I
I've
always
had
love
problems
watching
lately.
Jerry Lewis. He had some great movies.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Don
Crack
Rickles.
me
I
up.
love
Oh
Don
my
Rickles.
gosh.
I don't.
Don Rickles was hilarious. He was a piece of crap, but he was hilarious. He really was.
I don't know where I've been lately, but somebody tried to buy a phone on my card, and they
Oh
tried
my
to.
God. Joydy, you're never forgotten, sweet girl. Joydy, you know I love you. But it's Michelle. It's just Michelle is just Michelle. Joydy, Michelle is intense. There is
Yeah, she-
nothing that
No,
gets
she's
through
in a
Michelle.
house now. Come on, guys.
No, really, nothing gets through Michelle. Michelle just sees like right there. I was thinking who, and then Michelle just went in, swoop, and did it. That's it.
Because
But-
my theory is if they're asking first thing that they want to come on and we don't know who they are, they're a troll.
Exactly. Trolls, if you're watching, neener, 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 oopie, 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 neener, neener. There you go. But I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna shut this down because it's 12:15.
Okay.
I did good, Tootie. See, I
You
did
did
there.
good.
I did good. I didn't cough. I
Nope.
didn't air. I did cough a little bit, but you know, I got
And you
it.
didn't have the rescue air
I did
can.
it because I did it before.
Yeah,
I
she
came
doesn't
on.
suck air.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, you don't want her to suck.
There you go. See, she can't help herself.
See?
She,
My turtle.
you just can't. Oh, that's
Oh,
God, that's gorgeous.
that is
very
really
pretty.
pretty.
Very
I
pretty.
cut this out and then I added the board. I trimmed the border down to add to it,
That's really pretty.
and then
Very
pulled
nice.
this out.
Reminds me of the turtles on Oak Island.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah,
Miguel.
let me
I'm
just-
closing down, everybody.
Bye,
Hey.
Miguel.
Thank you.
You're
Bye,
not Joyden, don't start with me. You are my moderator too. I didn't want you to feel bad. It's just Michelle is special. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Well, we know that
Oh,
that
Georgie,
Joanna
you
rode
never
the short bus.
forgotten.
We already know that.
Joyden's awesome. She knows.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Georgie's
Okay.
the bomb.
Everybody pray for our Debbie for tomorrow.
I got
Okay.
a procedure tomorrow. Yeah.
Prayers for everybody.
Yep. Everybody. I
Pray,
need
pray,
Betsy prayers. We need Andrea's daughter prayers. Donnell has been under the weather, so we need prayers for Donnell, for Donna's sister. Who else was out there? Anybody and everybody who's got issues, we pray for you. We got a prayer circle. We got prayer warriors that prays for everybody. So we're praying for everybody. I love you all. Thank you all for
Love
being
you.
here.
Bye.
Love you all to death. Be good. Even
Bye-bye.
that crazy person. I love her. Bye.
Which one? Ruthie? That's not very